All right. Probably, I think we are live. Okay, just to check, yeah. Okay. All right, guys. We had some technical glitch just now because my screen sharing feature suddenly didn't work. So I hope everything is okay right now. Let me see, huh? Okay, I can see myself going live. I can see the captions is coming in. I think it's all good. Okay, now welcome to just another Sunday Ask Me Anything session where I will go live for half an hour to answer your Facebook ads related questions. So if you have any questions related regarding Facebook advertising and digital marketing, feel free to pop your questions. Um, Basically, yeah, okay, Chiwa is here. Chiwa say want to share something very interesting, disastrous Sunday experience. Come tell me about it. What is that all about? Tell me about it. Okay, right. I will wait for you to type. I'm so interested to find out, Chiwa. Thank you so much for joining me over here and share whatever experience, interesting ones that you have. Okay, guys, just in case you're new to us, basically what we do here is, I actually answer questions about Facebook ads and digital marketing, and basically I have been doing this for the past, I would say, 12 years. So yeah, if you are really keen to explore about how to level up on Facebook advertising and all that, that's basically how we will do this thing. Okay, now let's see. Chiwai has got a damn article over here. Let's take a look at this thing, right? So Chiwai said your Facebook business manager was compromised. Wow. So you're saying not sure how it will become despite having two FA and fake accounts started coming in, the business manager, existing admins were demoted. Wondering how the owner can be demoted. Okay, they are removed payment methods causing the ad account to be disabled. Okay, then what you did? What you did? Let me see. Okay, that also affected other ad accounts. They were owned by clients. Okay, I experienced this before. Now let me bring back this screen. Not me experienced this before. One of our clients experienced this before. Do you have multiple full admin in the business manager? So that's the first question that I have. So if you have multiple full admin, it could be because of your other admin, okay, that did not turn on 2FA authentication. It happened because if you have too many full admin, then basically every admin are the same, regardless whoever is the owner, they don't care. As long as there are multiple admin, you have multiple so-called entrants in order to come in and take full control of the whole ad account. It happened. So it was because one of the admin, because they were having quite a number of full admins in their business manager. So one of the admins' personal account, Facebook account, was compromised, and eventually it gotten the whole damn thing to be kind of like and it was a very big brand, my client, I mean, yeah, my client back then, they have 100,000 Facebook page, and they spend a lot of money on Facebook ads, but it actually took some time. So what we did was we requested, and we need to submit all these business document and all this kind of stuff. Basically, that's what happened. Okay, let's see. So submitted support chat level 1 kind enough to immediately do live support call, but still have to leave investigation. Always have, okay, yeah, always have multiple two-step two-step authentication is really important for all admin account. Okay, all admin account. Okay, I think you can't. Yeah, this case you can't. In fact, there is no, yeah, this thing I think is quite tricky. I think it took my client about a week or two to complete. So what you will be doing is, in fact, like account ownership claim. So what you need to prepare is you need to prepare all your business documents, and then I think they might need a letter from some legal advisor or at least a lawyer, something like that. So they will send the list to you. But if I have, I have your email, right? I think I have a list of the documents needed, and I probably can give you some idea about what to prepare if they are still the same items needed. Because I handled two situations like this. I handled two situations. They were both being compromised because and they couldn't take it back. And what they did was really to claim the ownership. So that's something that you can do, man. But it was really bad. I can totally understand, man. It was crazy. Okay. Well, it will be okay. Eventually, it will be okay. But now the challenge is you need to explain to your clients. So I think the challenge is you need to tell your client what's going on, why you can't run ads for them right now, and all that shit. Okay. You're saying that your case slightly lucky. They already see the new dodgy ad accounts coming in. Okay, good. Okay. So was that? Have you gained back access to your account? Just to check. Have you gained back access to your account? So guys, lesson learned. Let me bring up this thing. Man. This is really coming from TY. This is a very interesting situation. Remember, business manager and everything on Facebook or Instagram and everything can be compromised because nowadays you have no idea how powerful is hacker. Okay, so all you need to do is really to make sure every damn account that you have, you enable the two-factor authentication. Usually what we do is either you do SMS and or either you do like something like, what do we call the, like there is a Google, what was that I'm using? Google Authenticator. So I usually use that. It's a lot easier. So yeah, you can actually use this to authenticate access to multiple accounts. So yeah, make sure you enable the two-factor authentication, because what happened to Chiwai was his BM was compromised. Let me bring it up again in case you guys missed this case, right? It's a very interesting situation. Okay. So what happened to Chiwai was his business manager was compromised, and some fake account come in and demote every one of you as become an employee instead, and you lose access to do anything on the ad account on the business manager. So that's really a disastrous situation. Disastrous situation. Oh, your client's not yet okay. You're saying that your own business manager account will all get back already, but one ad account belong to client. The sign my agency as a manager still on hanging. Wait, how? When the owner is still that business manager, what? So you shouldn't have issue with that thing, no? All you need to do is actually you just need to go to your client's business manager to remove access of. Wait, you already gotten everything back, but what's hanging? I'm quite interested to find out. I'm quite interested to find out. And Eloy was saying that you also you also did that. Oh, your company business page is now, Eloy is saying your company business page is now unpublished. Reported by to the team several. Okay. Still no news. What was the issue, Eloy? Like, it looks like tonight we are discussing about a lot of disasters, right? Whatever that happens. What was the issue? Eloise, can you fill us in? What was the reason you were unpublished or disabled? Just to make sure we cover everything. I'm interested to find out. That's what I asked. But while you're typing, right? Okay, let me. You see, you get too excited. You see, like we ask me anything Sunday night, where you can actually come and join me and tell me whatever that happens to your business manager account or your Facebook page that I'm definitely happy to learn from, or if there is any way that I can assist, I will. But then again, it's more like, I will be answering your other questions as well. So let me go through some questions that was posted on my YouTube channel in the last 1 week. So Simon was asking about, major update, like interest targeting update. Okay, now, in fact, not just interest targeting update. Some of you may have already gotten the new Facebook ads objective lineup, which is used to be 11 objectives. Now they kind of like restructure the whole thing, looks like 6. But in fact, it's still quite a number of them. In fact, they never removed any one of the objectives. They just reconsolidated the whole damn thing, which means, like, for example, engagement now consists of not just post engagement Facebook page and everything. It also consists of like video views and quite a number of other things as well. But then again, you are not going through another like learning circle. In fact, if you ask me, based on my initial scouting on the new layout and the new setup, nothing much changed, to be frank. They just restructured the whole thing and in a way kind of like redesign the route. Like let's say, for example, if you want to go for a Facebook page, as in like you want to go, let's say you want to get an engagement. So you need to go few level down to get to the point where you can choose your post. But then again, in fact, like I said, you are not losing any one of the so-called any of the objectives. None of the objectives were missing. They just changed the way to access it. And back to Simon's question about, like in terms of interest targeting, yes, you heard it right. Facebook removed damn a lot of interest targeting and a lot of stuff that you can't you can't use anymore. And in fact, what Facebook is trying to do is they're trying to get you to believe in their algorithm. As in, like, they keep on saying that our algorithm is good, go damn broad, and all this kind of stuff. But then again, we all know that in certain situations we need to use the detailed targeting. So that become quite a havoc to certain people. But I would say eventually this is how we adjust. And you know, a lot of detailed targeting are going away because of some, let's say, anti-discrimination issues and all this kind of stuff, which is totally natural and predictable. But I would say you should relook into your targeting strategy. But if you ask me about the algorithm, I don't think there is much change that's going to happen to the algorithm, because to be frank, the algorithm is still about whether your ad is getting good response, and if it does, then it will show more to the people. But your question here is really about how to get this official information. Well, if you are an agency, you definitely have a Facebook account manager. But then again, the account manager may not know everything. Like Chiwa was sharing about his account manager, and some other people was talking about their account manager. Now, they are doing things by the book. So if you are, I wouldn't say even a partner agency would have a different kind of like information. We do have, like the other day, I mean last week, my account manager just gave me a call asking me to, hey, we have updated a whole damn new list of webinars, you know, updating you about the latest information and all the changes and all that. Come in and take a look. But I have a lot of webinars, to be frank. They have a lot of webinars, but I won't be able to go through all of them. But if you ask me, yes, we do have some webinars that we can attend. Well, they will share something, but I attended a few. To be frank, I'm lazy to attend all these. But yeah, there are certain outlets, but it's very difficult to, first, you need to become a batch partner to access to all these things, and certain things and all that. Yeah, Facebook is not making it very easy for us to get updated about all these changes. But anyway, I hope I answered your question, Simon. Okay, now the next one, guys, you guys don't go out. I'm actually looking at all these comments coming in, but let me go through these questions first, because there are only a few. So Sri is responding about the learning limited, because some people may get very so-called worried about learning limited. I have been talking about this several times. In fact, learning limited not necessarily will kill your campaign. In fact, a lot of my campaigns are always learning limited, because I'm targeting a very niche market, and I know I need to target this market because this is really something that the people that I want to reach. However, because the action rate, because I go for the conversion, which is purchase, but the purchase coming from these people are not great, as in like the number. So they couldn't exit learning, because in order to exit learning, you need to achieve 50 conversion in 7 days. So for certain cases, it may not be that easy. But then again, it will not kill your campaign. So all I want to highlight here is, if you have some learning limited issue, you just need to monitor. As long as the numbers coming in are okay and the results coming in are satisfactory to you and all that, you actually can keep going. Because my original video about this was, somebody asked, can they cut down the audience size to reduce? And it's not the answer. And Sri was actually suggesting another way, which is they actually ads not move once ads edited. So they edit the thing, and then things started moving. So if you say that your ads do not move, I wouldn't say it's about a learning limited situation. It's about underspending, which means your ad doesn't move because your audience may be too niche, and or maybe your bidding strategy was kind of like set differently. So that could be that scenario. But then again, yeah, I would say, as long as my very simple answer to this is, because learning limited is definitely because you're not getting enough results. But certain situation, you can't, but you still need to run this campaign anyway, like what I say. So if you are actually getting satisfactory results coming in, I think everything is cool. Okay, all right, these are all the questions that I have. So let me come back to the so-called whatever comments coming in, right? Like Eloise was sharing, they said your page is violating the standard community whatever. In this scenario, Eloise, if you're still with me, I think somebody reported your page. It could be because of that. Somebody reported your page. It definitely is not your problem, because whatever you post, I don't think you have any problem. I think somebody reporting your page. Okay, this is who? You guys, because the problem with Facebook is with this app, Facebook doesn't allow us to to actually see all these things. Now this is Chiwa. Chiwa is saying your own one, you got it, but your client's BM as well as the ad account is still got fake account inside, which means you have two business manager compromised. Wow. And your own account, but client's BM also affected despite not being the owner. So I think they got hacked as well. No? And you guys, at one batch all gonna together. I think that's a very interesting situation. Okay. Yeah. So oh my God, disastrous, right? Well, you guys really abang ade already. So the long managed page is gone blindly. I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, you're suspecting the same situation. Competitor lah, like yeah, Chiwa is right. I don't know, seriously, but this happened. That's why sometimes we have no choice because as long as we are on social media, you are vulnerable to, of course, some attacks from hackers. At the same time, you're also vulnerable to anyone who doesn't like you. So that's how they can actually really sabo you. Yes, they can report your page, they can report your post, and you will get affected anyway. So eventually, well, that's why I always, in a way, you see, this is how it works, right? As Facebook moved towards something like they want, like we all know that even Facebook can take down, a president's Facebook page, and they can actually take down a country's Facebook page. All these are happening because they can. So I think as a business, we should actually reconsider about how we approach this social media. In fact, social media is a place where we want to stay connected and all that. But I guess, yeah, it's a very tricky situation. I truly understand. That's why all we can do for both of your situation is to really go in and just report and submit all the documents that they want, and hopefully you'll get your page back. So that's all I have for you. Okay, so what Eloy is saying, one of the so-called digital experts say we are using a lot of prohibited words. Wow, seriously, that's very interesting. Can you actually get him to list down what are the prohibited words? I mean, prohibited words? Really? I mean, like what? Not like your posts are cursing away and all that. Come on, man. I don't think this is valid. I don't think this is valid. This is nonsense. And Eloy is saying, Chiwa is saying, you got one ad reported by competitors. They commented on the ad comment section, come to theirs instead. Wow. Okay. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. It's very interesting. And Eloy is saying some Chinese word violating. Seriously, this is totally new to me. What's so sensitive about these words? What's so sensitive about this word? Just because you are, very cute. Your expert need to do some homework. Your expert need to do some homework, Eloise, I think. Wow, seriously, very interesting situation. I hope you guys get everything back soon. Okay, because yeah, it's a very sticky situation. I understand. I've been through all of them. But if there's any case you need me to look at it, if in any way, I definitely have no backdoor to all these things, to be frank. All I can do is just to, raise a ticket to my business manager, and hopefully he will be able to assist in any way. But then again, since all of you have your account manager, I think, well, it's easier to go through that route. Yeah. All right, guys. I guess thank you so much for joining Eloise and Chiwai. Seriously, all the best in getting all this back. But if you guys have any questions regarding Facebook advertising and digital marketing, well, you may post in the comment. And if not, we may just wrap this quickly. And Eloy is saying, ask you to fire the pig who are responsible on this Facebook marketing. The PIC who are responsible on this Facebook marketing. Well, that's very cute of him. That's very cute of him. Seriously. He doesn't know head and tail of a business, and he come in and comment like that. I think you can actually say that Facebook should fire you instead, right? Yeah, Chihuahua say Sunday very chillax. Very lively, yeah. I can get it back, should be no problem. But if anything you need my help, you let me know. Just get in touch. Right? Okay, guys. All the best, and thank you for joining. And basically, if you are watching this up to now, these are the few key learning that you need to learn. Make sure your business manager or your personal Facebook account you enable the two-factor authentication, and you're vulnerable to any hackers attack and competitors attack by reporting your page, and you may get some issue because of that. So you probably have to reconsider whatever strategy that you have. Well, we can't run away from Facebook, but we just have to play by the rules anyway. So all the best for you guys to get all these things back, and thank you so much for watching up to now. And I guess if not many questions, no questions coming in, I'm just gonna like, end this. And should I say it like what? For hearing. That's why we are here, right? That's why we do this every Sunday night. It's not just me answering questions or yamming away. I want to hear from you as well. Yeah, probably will use this for YouTube as well. I think it's a very interesting scenario. But thanks for sharing. And Eloy is saying you're acting stupid and pretend what? Pretend you don't know anything. Funny, right? Sometimes, yeah, I think Facebook needs to check the quality of the people that they are actually hiring as their so-called marketing expert, right? Because, I mean, seriously, if they are not as good as the client, how can they advise the clients, right? That's the thing, right? Anyway, all the best, and keep me posted. Okay, come back next week and let me know about the update and everything. All right, Chiwai, Eloise, and everyone else who is watching, thank you so much. See you next week. Good night. Bye-bye.